myself. I had to sleep with 14 people that day for low amounts of money. It ruined me. After the 14th, it was every day of my life, sleeping with 14 to 30 men every day, going to different parts of Tennessee, walking the streets, being forced to do them and make that money. Every 2009 in the summertime, I was promoted to work at the truck stop, the TA truck stop. That's when I became a lot lizard. That's what they call them. The goal was to walk around the truck stop in a circle, and whatever truck driver wants to see, they'll flash the lights. I worked there for a year. I was raped at the truck stop several times. I was beat up. I had to recruit women. I don't know if you know the term of choosing up, but my job was to take another woman from their by telling lies about my, saying he's a good daddy, you get off days, and they'll choose up. I take their money, I give it to him, and then they'll come to the house, and those are his women now. That's what you call choosing up. And working at the truck stop caused more trauma to me, because if you got robbed, don't help you. They'll say, get my money or I'll kill you. I had to do a lot of figuring out being at the truck stop. I had a lot of growing up to do. No, and I couldn't tell them man my age. They didn't care, I don't think, anyway, because they knew I was young. I wasn't even fully developed like I am now. Working the truck stop for a year caused me to be more into a point where I'm just shutting down. The have already took over me. I didn't want to live no more. I was up here just hoping someone killed me. I was used. I said nobody gonna want me. Nobody's gonna love nobody like me. I asked. I prayed. I was hoping for an escape, and I thought God abandoned me. So I lost myself. And went on 2009 November. I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my life. His woman, the white woman, his bottom, fell in love with a trick at the truck stop. She abandoned me. I was looking for her for an hour. The was calling me. He said, "What, Khaled? She's planning her escape. She has his keys. She has everything." I go to the truck. The truck driver chases me with a knife, and they proceed to take off. I'm telling him they about to leave. He said, "If you don't get my keys, I'm throat." So you know what I did? I hopped on. Once he got in the car, there's a little compartment where you can hold on to where they shut the truck. I rode on the back of that, hanging off, because we was at exit 42. He went up to, I think, Laverne. The people at Waffle House, 2 guys followed me, and they called the police because I was hanging on. My whole objective was to get the keys. That's it. So once he stopped, they didn't even know I was hanging on the back of the truck. We rode for about a mile and a half. It was cold, and I held on. As soon as it opened up, I punched her in the face. I got the keys. The police was there. It was a whole bunch of going down. I hurried up. The met me there, and he congratulated me for getting his keys, the money. He said he didn't even want the. He was like, "I can't believe you rode on the truck." He was like, "So I'm gonna give you an hour off to work." So me risking my life on an 18-wheeler did absolutely nothing, but it made my job more harder. The ending part of me coming to the end, let me go back for a minute. Once that one white woman left and didn't come back, they took me to a underground bunny ranch in Dallas, Texas. Believe it or not, underground bunny ranch. A lot of people are not familiar with that, but it's where a group of girls, about 15 girls is in there. They line up, powerful people of power line up and come sleep with us. Because I was new, I stayed there for 6 months. I made them a lot of money. I paid my house fee. I was the top booked girl because they knew I was underage, and they paid more for me. Our rewards was a phone call to our daddies and let them know the progress. That was our reward. And you had to follow rules. You couldn't step on nobody's money or anything. And I graduated, so to say. I was the highly ranked booked. I probably made them over $2 million. Yeah, I didn't see a dime. My job was to just get dressed, wash my body. Everything was, the clients will pay to tie me up. And that's when I got concerned to be tied up and hogtied. I never knew if it was going to be my last time. The final straw was December in 2009. I was coming back from being there. I'm back at the truck stop again. And this is where the hellish nightmare became. A client that I've seen before, he said, I want to see you. It was $1,000 on the line. So I was like, wow, $1,000. I'm going to go ahead and do it. He paid me, and then he had 5 other people come in the truck, and I got raped and I got beat up. Nobody used protection. They had beat me up so bad they took my body lifeless and tied me to a pole behind one of the trucks, and they took off. It was winter time. A white woman found me and called the police. That was the final straw for me. The problem is the healing aspect. When you've been stuck on drugs for so long, and I didn't see no value in myself. I didn't want to live no more. I didn't want to see the value. I didn't have a value. I was ran through. I felt like the scum of the earth, and I can honestly say that to you. It changes your life, and I think people need to be more understanding about their surroundings and who they allow to be around them, because you never know, this the darkest day of my life.
Black Ram here with another video and a therapy session. Real peel session. Now here's the thing. I only have a few things to say about this video that you just saw. Your precious 304. A lot of bodies, 14 in a week. But what I want to say is that the average chaos goblin out here has a similar body count. It may not be in succession of a week, but if you add up all of the bodies that your girl has, it's on par with the lot lizard. See, this is the mode that you need to create in your mind. Never try to make a great distinction between the lot lizard, the streetwalker, and your girl. Now, categorically, they're the same. There may be minor differences, but at the end of the day, an apple is fruit and an orange is fruit. You got the streetwalker with body part or body count, and you got your so-called regular run-of-the-mill beast with a body count. One may do it for bread, many in one night. Another may do it over time with the one-nighter that she meets at the club, with various thuggos in them. You name it, the creature has done it. I want you to understand, and my whole point here is that we think lot lizard, streetwalker, professional, and we separate that from the lady you met on Tinder and Bumble and Hinge in the dating sites, or that you cold approached and met. However, they think the same, similar body counts. You take similar risk, and their attitudes, what's the difference? Don't be disillusioned. Take the real pill. What does the real pill say? That they are all 304s. It may take a different form to a degree, but at the end of the day, it's the same thing. An apple is fruit, and orange is fruit. Your girl is a 304. This person at the beginning of the video is a 304. There's not much difference. The only difference that you should make is how much I want to invest. Flat rate, which I'm not promoting per se, or do I want to date? At the end of the day, whichever approach you take, remember, they're both 304s anyway. Whether you are going on a date or playing a flat rate, it's all the same. It's a 304's world, baby. Accept it. Internalize it. Deal with it. Know it. Because what we just seen is not too different from your girl. Ram here. I'm out.